what it's time for. It's time for number 1. Wreckquiem. We're going over to this house now to investigate and see what we can see. Alright, as always, we'll start with the mailbox, facing the correct way of the cornerstone, unlike some others. And as we walk out into this area, we do see the stone path that seems to be of overlapped, and it's actually made it quite nice, sort of thing. Nice continuous path that we can see down into a whole bunch of trees and nice little cute bushes, everyone's favourite bushes. And then out here we can see it seems to be some sort of little cart convention out here, which is very nice. We've got some perbs sitting out the front of one of the carts, another little cart here, and then a different cart over here, and then the black cart over here, and then we've got a nice little outhouse and a leaf pile next to each other. And we do have a table, and guess what? We do have stools, and that's important, to have stools next to our tables. And what do we have over here? We've got a little interesting thing over here, which is pretty cool. A little snake joining us for the tour. And then it seems like we've got some dishes on the outside. So we've got a little trellis here with a little extra thing. A little, seems to be barrel outside, which actually looks pretty good. Then we've got a little gazebo over here. I believe that, yes, this does look very nice. Just out here. Just sitting there with the vines around it and the grass and the additional trees. It's very good. And this is a little addition with a little griffin roost on top, which is fantastic. Underneath, we've got some nice little extra decorations, which is always good and always great. The bushes around there makes it very good, and all the trees make it look like it brings us towards the sort of entrance of where the house is. And then we do have the other gazebo over here, and it looks pretty good. Nice little thing out here. Alright, so now we've got the entrance, and coming up to the entrance we do have some more plants and whatnot all around, and they do look quite good. And then we can also see the entrance into the house is quite nice, sort of thing. We've got the portal and the people on the other side, the little statues, and makes it look quite nice going into the place. And once again, very minimal space between the portal and the door, so it works very well. In we go. Alright, now the starting place where Wreckquiem has made us come in is very nice. Having the windows out there to give it a bright light, as well as the moonwell pool up here sort of thing to make it very nice there, is very good. Having the secret doors lets you actually shut this, which is actually quite fun. And so you can have a little peek hole. But you just walk through it anyway. But this is fun. I do like these doors being here to make it a little bit exciting when you first come in. The light and the things down the bottom are very nice. And we got some beautiful bushes making this look like a very nice place. Now when we first go in, we are liking it in here. We do like the head around here. This does look quite Sentinel as a painting. Very important for all those people that enjoy that sort of thing. I do enjoy seeing this fireplace here on top of having a privacy wall here to sort of like keep it in a little corner. Some little barrels on top of each other. I do believe maybe that barrel being, or the box, sorry, being a little bit offset might improve it a little bit. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'd give it points away for not being perfectly nice and straight and aligned. Who knows? There are no rules when it comes to the scoring and the opinion of Berserk. It can change day to day, hour to hour. Now, looking at these haphazard chairs is a little bit wild to me, because if we look over here, we do have some extra chairs. Now, this chair placement is good. I don't mind this being a little bit offset and things like that, and this makes it look much more natural and good. However, this one is just wild. This fifth chair has come from absolutely nowhere, so I don't know who's been sitting here. Zalatath, a little creepy goblin, but as you can see, The chairs are a little bit wild about where they are, pointing every which way, and it's a bit crazy for me. A bit too much for poor Berserk right now. Look over here, and we do see this beautiful Pandarian thing here. It does seem like maybe some improvements could be made about the placement of the spices, just because it makes it look a bit odd having it clipping in a few places. We do have the train, and we always love the train with the point. And we have the Dawnhaven approved 1000 point, beautiful, perfect plushie right there. And that's fantastic, as well as his friend. And that is always a crowd pleaser. So we also have a nice way to separate the rooms, which is once again these bookshelves. Makes it look very good coming into this room here. We'll talk about the placement of the book on this chair as well. It is fantastic. That's what we like to see, a lived-in home, lived-in experience. I feel like maybe something else on this table could improve it a little bit. Maybe a Sindori bottle of wine or something like that, just to say, you know, there's been people here because all the chairs are haphazard. However, I still like it, and putting the lantern on top does break it up from being boring, and having the lobster and the tea set and the candle are all fantastic additions. And once again, the train, amazing. Coming into here and seeing this to start with is really nice. I really do enjoy seeing these beautiful wells and things like that right in the middle of the room, a centerpiece. We do have another case over here, Pandarian type case, and putting little items and things like that gives it a really good look, having things everywhere. So maybe if you could get some little ones to have on here, this would be a little bit of an improvement. And maybe a little sneaky thing up the top there. However, it is very good to see that there are items placed in. This bench here does have another tea set, another bit of food, and it does have some knickknacks and doodads and machines, it looks like, around here. I believe it could be improved maybe with having a little thing in here, a little sneaky item or two in there, just to fill it out, if you will, sort of thing. I know it is quite hard because there's only so many little things you can fill out with, and not all of them would match. All right, now going left through this room. It does look very nice. We do have a beautiful seat sitting on there, and another little table right next to it to lounge on and just relax, and it's good. And the carpet placement is pretty good, even if it is a bit twitchy. As you can see, it is alive, and that is absolutely wild. I don't know if we want some living rugs in this area. However, we shall continue on into this bedroom. Now, going into this bedroom, it does look quite nice, having the garden right here where the bed is, as well as a little chest, a little drawer, a mirror, a little writing journal. All of it looks very good. A very good choice of bed here. It is pretty good. Minor clipping, very minor. So you know what? No points lost for that very minor clipping. But it is a nice look out from here. Having the reversed windows as well to be able to see in, so the beautiful person can sit on the cuck chair and watch inside the bedroom, is a beautiful addition to this lovely, lovely room. Now this bed right here, unfortunately, it is off-centered, a little bit wild, a little bit crazy, but starting from the chairs, we already knew there was going to be some crazy, wild, off-centered pieces in this house, and I'm all for it now. I'm actually leaning into it. I do like seeing these little Duvalakis right here, and they have been placed well. I approve of the placement of them. I don't know if that's on every single door. I don't think it is. Doesn't matter though, it's been placed well. The chair right here is a bit crazy, but I'm liking it because you can stare right into the fireplace, look around, see everything. It's really good and amazing. I do like the little book hiding up there as well to sort of like make it a little bit spicy, and that's good. We liked the lived-in experience. Alright, now we come here and we see some wild secret bookcase locations, and it looks like we do have a treasure room. Now, we always love a hidden room here in the Berserk reviews of all houses everywhere in Dawnhaven, and having a hidden room with some loot and treasure, amazing. I don't know about the green fell energy though. I don't know if that should be approved in the treasure room. However, it's in there and it's beautiful. And I approve. I don't know how to reset. Alright, I think we reset. Alright, we did it. Alright, that's good. Now we do have a beautiful curtain into this bathroom area, and we do have a seat to sit on, and we do have the toilet paper, so marks all around. Having this trellis in the wall is a very nice choice. I do like it. However, it could be centered a little bit more. We've got a little bit on the right than the left, and you know that can be maybe fixed a bit later, but all in all, I think it is a very good addition. It looks very pretty and great. And we've got a beautiful bathtub, a sink, another mirror, and a good, nice little window here that actually makes the place look very nice. Alright, on to the next area. Alright, in this next area here, we have a lot of vines, a shitload of vines, you could say, ivy vines, whatever you want to call all this stuff, and it does look quite nice all everywhere over here. I do like seeing it all this nature goodness, and then a little water feature in the corner, gives a nice, beautiful sound. The trellises pushed into the wall gives it like a more garden type feeling, and the rocks to create the little watering hole here is quite interesting. So I do like it, and the big fire pit in the middle with the little Kirin Tor symbol is a good choice. Then it seems like we do have another hidden room, and we love hidden rooms here. And this is decorated with the beautiful flooring, and we do have a nice beautiful seat up here to just sit in, and that is fantastic. And this dragon statue, all in all, this room is good. It's another hidden room. It's fantastic. It's got some pillows on these seats. We've got some things to break it up. And we've got a little bit of food. And once again, we have the chairs placed haphazardly. But you know what? That's what we're here for now. We're here for Wreckquiem's haphazardly chair-placed house. And is this in the middle? It looks like it, and that looks like it. This window could use a little bit to the right, and that's okay. Because this is a beautiful haphazard house with crazy things, and it looks very good. I do like the more windows, heads on the wall, additional windows, rock with tree coming out. All in all, a beautiful, great place. Very much enjoy it. Like this room as well, with the window up there and the rocks around everywhere, and then this giant crystals. It makes this room look very good. The windows to shine some light on. And all in all, this is a fantastic house, and I enjoy it. It is very good, and good points. So, good job, Wreckquiem. It is a fantastic piece of work that you've come up with. Beautiful. Beautiful house.